I was approached to direct this piece 2 weeks before the end of the year review, and I'm proud of what my cast could accomplish in such a short amount of time.
And now, the six merry verses of the Cook County Fair, in their rendition of the Cell Block Tango.
This was my favorite scene to do, and it was such a great learning experience to play the role of Abigail.
I do not like the woods at night. Are you staying closer? I knew it was you. When I heard the pebbles in my window, before I opened my eyes, I knew. Thought you would come a good time sooner.
I thought to come many times before.
Why didn't you? I'm so alone in the world now.
Are you? I hear that people come from miles around just to see your face.
My face. Can you see my face?
You're in trouble then.
Have you come to mock me?
No. No, I hear only that the deputy governor have you over to his house every night, that you play shovelboard and give you cider.
Once or twice played shovelboard. I have no joy in it.
I'm surprised. Now, frankly, I thought to find you gayer than this. I hear a troop of boys go step for step with you everywhere you walk.
Aye, they do. I have only lewd looks from the boys.
And you like that not?
Don't I cannot bear lewd looks no more. My spirit's changed entirely. I ought to be given godly looks when I suffered for them as I do.
How do you suffer, Abigail?
Why, look at my leg. I'm holes all over from their needles and pins. The jab your wife's given me not healed yet, you know.
No, it isn't.
No. I think sometimes she pricks it open again while I sleep.
Ah.
And George Jacobs. He comes again and again and raps with a stick in the same spot every night this week. Just look at the lump I have.
Abby, George Jacobs is in the jail all this month.
And thank God he is. Blessed the day he hangs and I may sleep in peace again. John, the world is so full of hypocrites. They pray in jail. I'm told they pray in
They
jail.
now pray?
And torture me in my bed while sacred words spill from their mouths? Take God himself to cleanse this town properly.
Abby, you need to cry out still others.
If I live. If I am not murdered, I surely will, until the last hypocrite is dead.
Then there's no good.
Oh, there's one. You are good.
Am I? How am I good?
You taught me goodness, and for you are good. For a fire you walked me through, John, and burned my ignorance away. For a fire, John, you lay fire. And from that night, no woman dare call me wicked, but I knew my answer. I stepped weak from my sins when the wind lifted up my skirts, and blushed for shame once old brother called me loose, and then he burned my ignorance away. And now, like some bare December night, I see them all, walking the saints to church, visiting the sick and all hypocrites in their hearts. And God gave me the strength to call them liars, and God made men to listen to me. God, I scrubbed the world clean for the love of him. John, I will make such a wife of the world's white again. Even if you're made to see me a light of heaven in your house. Why are you so cold?
Abigail, my wife goes to trial in the morning.
Your wife.
Aye. Surely you knew of it.
I do remember it now. How? Is she well?
As well as she may be. 36 days in that
You
place.
said you came friendly.
Abby, she will not be charged.
You brought me from my bed to speak of her.
I brought you to tell you what I may do. So as to not surprise you, but give you all the time to think on what you must do to save yourself.
Save myself.
Aye. If you do not drop this charge on my life, I am set and bound to ruin you.
How ruin me?
I have rocky proof, in documents, that you knew that puppet were none of my wife's, and that you yourself bade Mary Warren stab the needle into it.
I bade Mary Warren.
You know what you do. You were not so mad.
Oh, hypocrites, have you won him too? John, why do you let them send you?
Abigail, I warn you.
They send you. They steal your honesty.
I found my honesty.
No. This is your wife pleading, your sniveling, envious wife. This is Rebecca's voice. This is Martha Corey's voice. You were no hypocrite.
I will tell them.
And when they ask why Abigail Williams would do so murderous a deed, what will you tell them?
I will tell them why.
People confess to adultery in the court.
If you will have it, then I will tell it. Do you hear me? I say I will tell it. Can you hear me? If you can still hear this! You are blind to spirits. You will swear you cannot see them anymore. You will swear that you never saw the devil, or I will make you famous for the sinner that you are.
Never in this world, John. I know you. You're at this moment singing secret hallelujahs your wife will hang.
You murderous witch!
How hard it is when pretense falls. But it falls. It falls. You have done your duty by her. Hope it is your last hypocrisy. And pray you come again with sweeter news for me. I know you will, now that your duty's done. that, John. And fear not. I'll save you tomorrow. From yourself, I will save you.
Thanks for your consideration.